What's going on, guys? All right, so some of y'all have requested you want a video about pandas, and I'm here to show you guys exactly what all these utilities mean. Alrighty, so first off, you have these color to these cards. You guys are wondering what's going on. Some of you already know what's going on here, and I'm going to explain that and all the details of what these cards do. All right, first off, you see this yellow banner here. So that's going to represent what's going on with the rarity level here, which is going to be the legendary. This guy is purple, and this guy will represent the epic rarity. All right, so I have, abundance of these, and then we go down here, and then the green is going to be your rare. That's your rare. And then you come down here, you have your silver as your uncommon. Now, your commons are going to look like this. They have the brown outline there. So you get 20 pandas to send on adventures. And we're going to talk about those adventures right now. So what you want to look at is this guy right here now that I've been playing the game has been ranked up to a captain. So the way he is a captain is we're going to go right here is I stake the required BAM, which is the game currency, in order to move up in rank, making him from rookie, officer, second to lieutenant captain, and then he's going to be a major. Now, the way this works is you get a percentage on top of the base of what you get back on return, depending on what rank you are. So, with my card, the rarity is a legendary, so I'm going to go down this scale. And I've already got up to here, and that's how much I've got staked. Well, I get an extra percentage on based on that. Now, the major, when I stake him, is going to need 220. So if we go over here to adventures and I click on the rank up button, it's literally going to tell me that I need 220 BAM like this. So right there, I need the 220. As you can see right here in the chart shows you 220. After that, I will become a major. So that's how the chart works on staking. Now, some of y'all are wondering, well, what do I get from this? Well, here's the results. And as you can see, 26,000 first place, 16, and it's just how you build up, your money and what assets you have in the game. So these powerful little NFTs actually are bringing back a lot of good revenue, and I'll discuss that. Of course, I'm nothing like the very top of those guys. They're making, you can do your own math. That was 13 days total for 26. All right. So now we're going to go into, well, what's this button change? Well, you can change a panda. Okay. It's saying I don't have any pandas because this is actually my wallet that I have in the game, and this is my wallet I have outside the game that are not inside battling, which you have 20 spots up here to put pandas in. So we'll go back here. I cleared out the BAM so I could show you guys just exactly how this works. And we're going to get to it. Now, another thing is when you remove this guy, if I go like this and I remove him, as long as I don't go here and remove him from the game, if I take him out of the game, he loses his rank. I have to start his rank over. Okay? So I can go here and I can click on choose hero, click this guy. As long as he's got his BAM, boom, we've got it right here. All this. So there you go. That's how that works. So if you got the staking information down, I've showed you a little bit about the statistics of what the return is. You're wondering, okay, so what do you get on these returns? Let's go ahead. So this is all based on a random return. So you never know what you're going to get. And it's a 2-hour resting period for the adventure timer. So you have 2 hours to wait, and then after the 2 hour threshold, you can come back. The cooldown will be reset, and your panda will look like this, and you can hit it again for another 2 hours. All right. So this is the epic, and he's also the same rank. But we're gonna see what his return is. Okay, so he got a massive return, but he got a 2.4. And the way that you can actually see the way this works is I watch the bamboo. That's about a 75% chest right there. I say the 100% is going to be the overflow. Um, and you can read the cool little you know insights they have here about what happened to the adventure along the way. And I've read them all, and they're really nice. So they put a lot of artwork and a lot of thought into this game. So definitely look towards the future of this thing going to be a revolution. All right, we'll send him on an adventure. These guys are doing pretty good. All right, one more thing I want to go over. You're wondering, what are these numbers? So these numbers, the base represent for the next rank. Now I send this guy on 2 more adventures. He's no longer going to be a captain. He's going to be a major, and that's how we do the rank up system, which some of you are pretty familiar. We'll go ahead. All right, so 0.6 for that guy, and this is all on chance. Oh, nice. At least we're getting some returns. It's there it is. I shouldn't even spoke. Okay, nice, smooth little return there. As you can see, the rare brought back almost a 1.5 in that adventure. Same thing with that guy. All right. Okay, we're doing pretty decent here. And then one thing I just want to recognize with you guys seeing all the rares now. Here comes to the uncommon. This guy's a rank as a lieutenant. And oh, so the lieutenant is just right there below the captain. Um so we'll see what he brings back. Maybe a 0.5. Oh, 0. Okay. So he usually brings back 0.5 to 0.6 just depending on, and very curious to see what the higher ranks are going to bring back. Very curious. These guys are going to bring back some decent. Okay, so we have 21.41 BAM. Let's go ahead and see what that is in wax. So if you switch over here, I'll leave a link in the description on how to get to this page. We're going to go back, and it was 21.41. 1412. We'll go over to the CoinGecko. So $7.61 on that little run. Okay. So you get a familiarization. That was only 13 slots, where I still have 7 more to go. Well, yeah. So that's that. Let's go over this part. You guys are wondering what these buttons are. All right. So this one's going to be the renting system. This is going to be in the near future. I can't give any valuable update because I have no idea of when these guys are going to release this. I have just as much as information as y'all. So coming soon, this is going to be really cool. It's going to be something like your scholar and your rental system there. So definitely something to look forward to. Um, that's why I decided to go out and get these guys, and then with the ones that are in my atomic hub. So I'll be renting some of these guys out. If y'all are interested, let me know. All right, so now we're into the shop here. This is going to be available here soon in the next update. This is where you're going to be able to buy the components and stuff for the weapons. As far as my knowledge, from what I've been told, the weapons are going to be bought with BAM. That's the currency of the game. And then you can take these components and then fuse the weapons, and it gives you more of a return. And this right here is going to be the crafting section where you're going to be able to craft it. Um, don't know any more details from that. That's about all until we hear more on that one. And the last thing before I want to show you guys wax is going to be this referral system. Is I will leave a link below in the description so you guys can get started on this game, make some good revenue. Now, the way this works is it brings back whatever you have down here for your referrals. Obviously, we just started, and this is what's going on. So when you hit 10 BAM, you can withdraw your BAM. That's your extra referral system, and that's that. So you can copy this link, you can share it in the socials and whatever, get your referrals, but they have to make a wax account and play the game. Then you get upon the refund there. So that's that with most of this stuff. I want to go into the last thing here, and it's going to be your wallet. A lot of users on the Discord here are asking, what is going on with Wax? Like, I can't do anything. It says billable transaction, US billable CPU, billable net. Well, this is your issue. If you go over to your Wax wallet and your dashboard, you'll see something called resources. Always make sure you refresh your page after you go back here to the resources, because this will be different every time after you refresh. So what this is a network spending transaction fee costs. And the way this works is I have 60%. So I still have 40% of transactions worth of spending before I hit 100%. And then I exhaust my transactions and I have to wait for the cooldown. Depending on what you have staked, it's going to be what your gas transaction cost here is going to be. As you can see, I've got over 300 wax in my CPU. You're going to want that, and then maybe about 25 to 50 in your net. And then your ram's going to be your collection, depending on how many NFTs you have, how big it's looking in your wallet. That's what you're looking at there. So treat RAM like NFT memory. And that's that. You just want to go here. You can change it. CPU, net, RAM, and then what you want, stake there. We'll just go ahead and put 10 in, and I'll show you guys how this works. So I'll hit that stake button. That is successful. It didn't cost me anything. We refresh the page, and then when I go back here, you'll see that I have 55%. So I freed up some transaction costs there. So we can actually go in there to the Panda game, and every time I go into that adventure and I click on send to adventure, that costs a transaction. And you can check on your resources and keep up to date to keep them in line where you need them at. And the last thing here is going to be your collection. You'll want to go to Atomic Hub, and you'll have your collection of everything. And this is where you'll store all of your NFTs and all of that good stuff. So always make sure you do your homework. When you're into the market over here on the left, make sure you've got a genuine collection and you know that everything is 100% real. As you can see right here, oh, they've gotten rid of the collections, which is really good. So if you click here and if there's extra ones, you're going to want to look for NFT Panda Wax P. This is pretty crucial. This is one thing you're going to want to look for. You don't want to get scammed on here, and never use this on the right side. You never know what collection is what and who's doing what these days. So always do your homework on this. Like these guys here are going to be credible collections. You can click on the collection, click on the card, and then go here to the collection name. And you can see the credible information here, well, what's going on. And this will take you to their website. You can actually explore all of this information, check out all this stuff. And that's about that. All right, guys. Well, if you have any questions, just leave the comments below and I'll try to answer them periodically. See ya.